Hi everyone. Today's topic in tangents and secants to a circle. Theorem. We are going to discuss a theorem is that prove that the length of tangents drawn from an external point to a circle are equal. We know that tangents can be drawn from an external point. So if you take circle, okay na? So length of the tangents from external point. So let us take that external point as P. Then if you take tangents from P onto circle, so here these two, so P, here the point of contact A and here the point of contact B. So PA and PB are what? Tangents. So let us take center as suppose O. Then what we have to prove? Prove that the length of the tangent drawn from an external point in circle are equal. So we need to prove PA equal to PB. So let us see here. So what they given? A circle with center O, and P is an external point. PA and PB are the length of tangents. At point of contacts A and B. So what we have to prove? To prove length of tangents are equal. What are the tangents? PA and PB. These two are equal. This is the thing we need to prove. So coming to proof part. So we can prove easily. Let us observe here. So in that, suppose join. What we are getting center no? So join center to two point of contacts A and B. So join O to A and O to B. So if you join, what will we get? OA and OB we will get. Isn't it now? Now we know that already we know one theorem is what? If you observe here, OA and OB are what? Radii, means radius. OA is radius, OB means OA and OB are radii. Regarding OA, AP is what? Tangent. So we know theorem. Radius is always perpendicular to the tangent. Here also OB radius, PB is what? Tangent. It is also perpendicular. So means from this we can get angle OAP is equals to angle OBP is equals to 90 degrees. So angle OAP equal to angle OBP equal to what? 90 degrees. Because we know that angle between radii and tangents are perpendicular. Okay, angle between radii and tangents simply. That is what? 90 degree from the theorem. Radius is perpendicular to the tangent. So let us join here O to P also. Okay na? So join O to P. If you join O to P, what we are getting? Two triangles we are getting. What are they? OAP and OB. So let us consider them. From triangles OAP and triangle OBP. So from triangle, these two triangles, we know that OA is equals to OB, no? Yes, obviously. Why? Radii. They are radius. So radii. Alright, it is 90 degree. This is. And one more. In the two triangles, OP common. OP equal to OP common. And if you observe, it is already 90 degree. And in these two triangles, OA equal to OB radii, OP equal to OP common. But these two triangles are right angle triangle. In the right angle triangles, right angle and hypotenuse and side we are equal. So from RHS congruency rule. So by RHS congruency rule. Okay, now by RHS congruency rule, what we can conclude? Therefore, we can conclude that triangle OAP is congruent to triangle OBP. Isn't it no? By RHS congruency rule, OAP congruent to OBP. So because right angle and two sides they are equalated. So from that RHS congruence rule we can say that these two are congruent. So if they are congruent, the corresponding sides are equal. Means what are they? Suppose AP is equals to BP. Because these two triangles are congruent, nothing but AP is equals to BP. Therefore, what is AP and BP actually? PA equal to PB. AP are so PA, BP are PB. These two are what? Tangents. Therefore, length of tangents are equal. Length of tangents are equal. So the theorem hence proved. Hence proved. With the help of RHS congruence rule, we are proving. This is first method. We can prove the same thing in the second method also. What is that? Let us see here. Second method. Method 2. Easy this one also. What is that? Let us see. If you observe the figure, we are getting two right angle triangles, isn't it? No? From figure, from triangle OAP, in the triangle, angle OAP is how much? 90 degree. So if it is 90 degree, by Pythagoras theorem, if you apply Pythagoras theorem, if it is 90, it is said to be hypotenuse. So what will you get? Hypotenuse square means OP square is equals to OA square plus AP square. Next, in the second triangle, from triangle OBP, angle OBP is what? 90 degree. Same by Pythagoras theorem. By Pythagoras theorem, tell me. Same again, if it is 90, it is a hypotenuse. So what is hypotenuse here? OP again. OP, hypotenuse square equal sum of the squares of remaining two sides. What are the remaining two sides? OB square and PB square. If you take them as equation 1 and equation 2, if you observe in these two equations, left side part is same OP square and OP square. Then automatically right side parts also to be equalated. What are they? OA square plus AP square or PA square is equals to right side OB square plus PB square. That's it. Then if you observe again in this equation, OA and OB are what? Same, because ready. OA equal to OB, ready. Means indirectly they will be cancelled, because since here we can take directly PA square equal to PB square. Why? Since OA equal to OB equal to ready, because they are equal. Ready means equal. Then PA square equal to PB square, nothing but PA equal to PB. Then only PA square equal to PB square possible. PA equal to PB. What are PA and PB? Length of the tangents. What are they here? Equal. Therefore, length of tangents are equal. So we have proved that theorem. Therefore, hence proved. So length of the tangents are equal. Length of the tangent drawn from an external point to a circle are equal. So that is the theorem. Here we are proved in the two methods. We can prefer any of these methods. So students, once do the practice regarding this theorem and do the associated problems with it. Thank you.